Dear participants, prize winners, poster Rangoli, first prize, Jayanti and a team of Isha volunteers. Available. Okay, thank you. Dear prize winners, Rangoli, employees, first prize. Okay. Thank you.
Third prize, Janaki and team.
Third prize, Janaki and team.
இது எல்லாமே ஓவர் சார்.
எல்லாம் ஓவர் தானே?
எல்லாம் ஓவர்.
ரங்கோலி ஓவர். பிளாக்கார்ட்ல எது பாக்கி
பிளாக்கார்ட்ல
வரணும்?
ஸ்கூல்ல வந்து NLC High School Block 26.
Prize winners, placards, schools, team 11, NLC High School Block 26. இருக்கீங்களா? இருக்காங்க. ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ. Team 1, Girls Higher Secondary School Block 11. Placards, third place among schools, Girls High School Mandarakuppam. வந்திருக்கீங்களா? Dear students, second place, Team 12, Aurobindo Metric Higher Secondary School, Block 19. Students வந்திருக்கீங்களா? Pramiti Samriti, KV School, Neyveli. Please report to us on arrival. Higher prize winners, Reels and Shorts category, Pramiti Samriti KV School. Are you available? Pramiti Samriti KV School, Neyveli for Reels and Shorts. Rakshita Jawahar Higher Secondary School, CBSE. Whether the students are available, please report to us. Thank you.
program will start within a short while from now. Dignitaries have arrived. All are requested to be seated, please.
A delightful greetings to the distinguished personalities, honorable guests, and the enthusiastic audience for this momentous valedictory function. It's our privilege to be amidst your august presence. May I request you all to raise for the NLCIL theme song, followed by Tamil Thai Vaazhuthu rendered by students.
நான் என்றும் துணை நிற்பேன். நான் நாட்டின் போர்வாள். நான் NLC இந்தியா. எதிர்காலமும் சிறக்க வேண்டும். எல்லோரும் சிரித்து வாழ வேண்டும். என்னாலும் வளர்ச்சி நம் நாடும் காணுமே. நான் நாட்டின் ஆற்றல் உற்சாகம் செய்வேனே. கண் முன்னே தேசம் மின்னொளியில் ஜொலிக்கட்டும். அதற்கென்றும் உழைப்பேனே. நான் NLC இந்தியா. நான் NLC இந்தியா. நான் NLC இந்தியா. हीरे सा चमकता हूँ, कुछ कर गुजरने की चाह रखता हूँ. अटल विश्वास की कामना करता हूँ. मैं देश को समझौता हूँ, उसकी ताकत हूँ. कल संवारता हूँ. मैं NLC इंडिया हूँ. खुशियाँ फैलाता हूँ. नई खोज को गले से लगाता. मैं NLC इंडिया हूँ. मैं देश को समझौता हूँ, उसकी ताकत हूँ. कल संवारता हूँ. मैं NLC इंडिया. मैं NLC इंडिया.
Tamil Thai Vaazhuthu by school students.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்த கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ் பரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் அது சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிரிநுதலும் தரித்தனரும் தில திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மழக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீர் இளமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Thank you all. This gathering marks a pivotal moment in our collective pursuit of Vigil and Vikshit Bharat. As we embark on this valedictory function of Vigilance Awareness Campaign, before we start the formal valedictory function, we have an array of events compiled as a digital feast to our eyes.
To savor the essence of today's function, I humbly request everyone in the hall to watch the video display on the screen depicting an overview of Vigilance campaign. Yes, there's one more reel and videos. A trendy competition was proposed with an intent of 360-degree reach of the motto of the campaign. Yes, we are talking about shorts and reels competition. Nearly hundreds numbers of reels and shorts started flooding in, of which 90 reels were eligible for evaluation. They were categorized as students category, general public, and among employees. Video of the first prize winners of all three categories are here on the display.
மிஸ் ஊழல்னா என்ன மிஸ்? ஊழல் ஒருத்தவர் அவரோட அதிகாரத்தையும் பதவியையும் தவறா பயன்படுத்தினால் அதுதான் ஊழல். இந்தியாவில் சில குட்டி கணக்கு நெக்லஸ் சூப்பரா இருக்குப்பா. அப்பா பெரிய பதவியில இருக்கறல, எனக்கு கான்ட்ராக்டர் கிஃப்டா கொடுத்தது. என் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் கேட்டா கான்ட்ராக்டர் கொடுத்ததுன்னு சொல்லுமா, இல்ல நீங்க கொடுத்ததுன்னு சொல்லுமாப்பா? அத கொடுத்துருமா, திருப்பி கொடுத்துறேன். இந்தியா வளர்ச்சி அடையணும்னா நம்ம ஒவ்வொருவரும் நேர்மையை கடைபிடிக்க வேண்டும்.
என்னடா இதை வேலை விஷயமா போனீங்க? வேலை என்னாச்சு?
இப்போ இந்த பேப்பருக்கெல்லாம் வேல்யூ இல்லை, இந்த பேப்பருக்கு தான் வேல்யூ. இந்த வேலை கிடைக்கும்னு பெருசாக நம்பிட்டு இருந்தேன்.
உனக்கு மனுநீதி சோழன் கதை தெரியுமா?
ஏன்டா நீ வேற இருக்கிற சூழ்நிலை தெரியாமல்?
கதை தெரியுமா தெரியாதா?
தெரியும்.
என்ன தெரியும் சொல்லு.
மனுநீதி சோழன் தன்னோட அரண்மனை வாசலில் ஒரு மணி கட்டி வச்சுருந்தார். தன் நாட்டு மக்களுக்கு ஏதாவது ஒரு பிரச்சனைனா அந்த மணியை வந்து அடிக்கலாம். அப்போது ஒரு கண்ணுக்குட்டியை மனுநீதி சோழனோட பையன் தேரேற்றி கொன்னுடுறாரு. இதனால் பாதிக்கப்பட்ட அந்த கண்ணுக்குட்டியோட தாய் பசு ஆராய்ச்சி மணியை வந்து அடிச்சுது. இதை வந்து விசாரித்த மனுநீதி சோழன் தான் பையனையும் அந்த கண்ணுக்குட்டி மாதிரியே தேரேற்றி கொண்டு அந்த மாட்டுக்கு நீதி வழங்கினார். இந்த கதைக்கும் நான் சொல்லிகிட்டு இருக்க என் பிரச்சனைக்கும் என்னடா சம்மந்தம்?
ஒரு பிரச்சனைனா எங்கே போய் முறையிடணும்னு ஒரு மாட்டுக்கு தெரிஞ்ச அளவு கூட இங்கே இருக்கிற பல பேருக்கு தெரியறதே இல்லை.
நம்ம கம்ப்ளைண்ட் பண்ணால் அதை தீர்த்து வைக்கிறதுக்கு மேலே இருக்கவங்க ஒன்றும் மனுநீதி சோழன் கிடையாது.
முதல்ல நம்ம போய் கம்ப்ளைண்ட் பண்ணணும், அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் மேலே இருக்கிறவங்க மனுநீதி சோழனா இல்லையான்னு நமக்கு தெரியும்.
வணக்கம் சார்.
வணக்கம், சொல்லுங்கள்.
பில்லை கொஞ்சம் கிளியர் பண்ணிங்கன்னா உங்களை அப்புறம் தனியாக கவனிச்சிக்கிறேன்.
பில்லு கரெக்டாக இருந்தால் கையெழுத்து போடுறேன், தனியாக கவனிக்கிறவெல்லாம் என்கிட்ட வேணாம். இந்தாங்க.
சாரை பார்த்தா அட்ஜஸ்ட் பண்ணுற மாதிரி தெரில, நம்ம மேல் இடத்துல பேசி கரெக்ட் பண்ணிக்கலாம்.
வாங்க, நம்ம எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து தள்ளலாம்.
சார் நீங்கள் ஏன் சார் இல்லை, நாமெல்லாம் ஒன்று தான்ப்பா. தள்ளு தள்ளு, எல்லாம் நான் சேர்ந்து தள்ளுவோம்.
பார்த்தியா, இந்த மேலதிகாரிங்க எல்லாம் ஒத்துமையாக இருக்காங்க. நம்மளால் ஒன்றும் பண்ண முடியாது. டாக்குமெண்ட் ரெடி பண்ணிவிட்டு வந்து கையெழுத்து வாங்கிட்டு போயிடலாம்.
நமது கண்காணிப்பு விழிப்புணர்வு இயக்கத்தின் நோக்கமறிந்து அதனை அனைவரிடமும் எடுத்துச் செல்லும் வகையில் தங்களின் பங்களிப்பினை சிறப்பாக வழங்கிட்ட மாணவர்கள், பொதுமக்கள், NLC ஊழியர்கள் உள்ளிட்ட அனைவரையும் கௌரவிக்கும் வகையில் நடைபெற்று கொண்டிருக்கும் இந்த விழாவினுக்கு வருகை தந்துள்ள உயர்திரு அதிபர் அவர்களையும், இயக்குனர் பெருமக்கள், தலைமை கண்காணிப்பு அதிகாரி மற்றும் யூனிடெட் விஜிலன்ஸ் GM மேடம் அவர்களை மேடைக்கு வருக வருக என வரவேற்கின்றோம்.
May I request the dignitaries, CMD NLCIL, functional directors, Chief Vigilance Officer, Unit Head Vigilance to grace this occasion on the dais. Let us put our hands together to cheer them up. To extend warm greetings as we embrace the joy of this special day, may I request Tirumati Chitrakala, General Manager and Unit Head Vigilance, for the welcome address.
A very pleasant good evening to everyone. We are gathered here today for the valedictory function of the Vigilance Awareness Campaign 2025. This evening marks not just a conclusion of an important observance, but also a moment to reaffirm our collective commitment to integrity, transparency, and ethical conduct in every sphere of life. It gives me immense pleasure to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to our respective CMD, visionary leader who have brought many laurels to NLCIL. Your leadership and foresight continue to inspire us towards excellence, accountability, and responsible governance. I'm equally delighted to welcome our esteemed Director Mines, PNP Additional Charge, Director Power, and Director Finance. Your presence here reflects the strong support and commitment of leadership towards fostering a culture of vigilance and ethical conduct. A very special and affectionate welcome to our beloved Chief Vigilance Officer, the driving force behind all the vigilance initiatives. Your continuous guidance, unwavering support, and reluctant efforts have made the Vigilance Awareness Campaign 2025 a truly meaningful and impactful. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to all the executives, directors, chief CGMs, unit heads, GMs, DGMs, executives, and employees of NLCIL, both those present here and those joined us virtually. My heartfelt welcome also goes to the representatives of the recognized trade unions, TOMUSA, ATP, and associations, GIA, EA, NGA, OA, Welfare Association, SC/ST Federation, ST Federation, OBC Association, and WIBS. Your active participation strengthens the spirit of unity and collective responsibility. CISF and also all the stakeholders present here, I welcome you all. With grateful joy, I extend a special welcome to the young, bright students and their teachers who have joined us today. Your presence brings enthusiasm, inspiration, and hope for more transparent future. I am also delighted to welcome all the prize winners of the various competitions conducted during this campaign. Your enthusiasm and active participation played a vital role in spreading the message of vigilance and integrity throughout this period. On behalf of NLCIL Vigilance team, I once again extend a warm, heartful welcome to everyone gathered here. Let us collectively affirm our pledge to uphold the integrity and make vigilance not just a campaign, but a continuous way of life. Welcome to all of you.
Thank you, ma'am. நியாயவானின் சொத்து கெடாது, செப்பம் உடையவன் ஆக்கம் சிதைவு இன்றி எச்சத்திற்கு ஏமாப்பு உடைத்து. அதாவது நேர்வழியில் நியாயத்தின்படி சம்பாதித்தவை வாரிசுகளுக்கு சிதைவின்றி சிந்தாமல் சிதறாமல் சென்று சேர்ந்து நன்மை பயக்கும், அல்லாதவை அவன் காலத்திலேயே அழிந்து போய்விடும் என்கிறது உலக பொதுமறை நூல்.
Neyveli Vigil is a souvenir released by Vigilance Department NLCIL for this year. We request our CMD sir for the pleasant task of releasing the special edition of Neyveli Vigil. The first copy will be received by the Chief Vigilance Officer, NLC India Limited. May I request the dignitaries on the dais to join the memorable occasion.
Thank you, sirs. Thank you, madam. நேர்மையும் நெஞ்சுறுதியும் ஒருவருக்கு இருந்தால் அவரது சொல்லில் நீதியும் நியாயமும் இருக்கும். நமது தேசத்தின் இரும்பு மனிதர் சர்தார் வல்லப்பாய் பட்டேல் துணிச்சலே வீரத்தின் அடையாளம் என்று கூறுகிறார். ஆம், துணிச்சல் வாய்மையால் மற்றும் மன உறுதியால் மட்டுமே வாய்க்கும் என்பதை மனதில் கொண்டு நிகழ்ச்சியை தொடருவோம். Now, award for most vigilant persons. In the category of vigilance functionaries, Dr. V. Ramesh is the award winner. A brief of the achievements of Dr. V. Ramesh, Chief Manager Vigilance. He has undertaken several studies and checks for vigilance. One of his studies on EMD repayment explored a large amount of pending at MMC. This year, he has been chosen for this award for 3 of his works. First one, for the first time in NLC India Limited, the cartelization and collusion were detected in certain awarded works. Also, his finding exposed the conflict of interest and identified the invalid credentials in tender documents. Second one, identified discrepancies in tender specification that did not align with the intent of the administrative approval. This led to an execution approach that involved depth excavation rather than width, resulting in 253% increase in the removal of subsoil, which doesn't comply with the criteria of administrative approval. The third one, through a complaint investigation, the irregularities in the TS2 ash pond was explored. The investigation controlled the irregularities in TS2 ash pond activities. Now, may I request our beloved CMD sir to present the NLCIL Most Vigilant Award to Dr. Ramesh, Chief Manager Vigilance, with a thunderous applause.
The next award goes to the non-vigilance category. The NLCIL Most Vigilant Employee Award in the non-vigilance category goes to Thiru S. Arivalagan, Executive Engineer Mechanical in the LHS Maintenance Division at TPS2 is being awarded the Most Vigilant Employee Award in the non-vigilance category for this year. Thiru Arivalagan discovered that copper cables were being concealed inside hollow structures meant for scrap. His proactive action immediately highlighted the issue to the higher officials and CSF, thereby preventing possible misappropriation of the materials. His actions led to the saving of materials, enhanced accountability, and reinforced a culture of integrity and loss prevention within the organization. Now we request Thiru Arivalagan to collect the award. Next one, the nomination is for a group of 4 employees: Selva Kumar G, CM Transport; M. Selvam Jack, CM HR NSU; Narmada, DCM Finance, Central Finance Mines; and Arasukutti, JA Transport from the Transport, HR and Finance divisions under the category of Systematic Improvement Process Simplification. The achievement was the successful online centralization of receipt, process and payment of car agency vendor bills for all Neyveli units. The most significant simplification was changing the payment process from 350 individuals vehicle payments to 34 purchase order wise payments. That is 1 PO, 1 claim, 1 payment. This improvement resulted in time efficiency, corrected duplication, ensured timely payments, and relieved 370 users from bill processing. Let us put our hands together for the group. Thank you, sirs. Next is felicitation addresses. Now I humbly request Director Finance, sir, for his felicitation.
Respected CMD, Director Mines, Director Power, Chief Vigilance Officer, GM Vigilance, Executive Directors, GMs, CGMs, representatives from various unions, and my colleague employees of NLCIL. A very good afternoon to all of you. So during last 3 months, we have observed this vigilance awareness campaign, which was started in 18th of August, and today is the valedictory sessions. During the last 3 months, Vigilance Department has carried out so many activities to our employees towards the vigilance aspect. In this regards, the efforts taken by the Vigilance Department is really commensurate. They have done a great job. So you all know that vigilance is not a awareness campaign for a week or a month, or it has to happen throughout our life, during this course of our service and beyond that also. In our day-to-day activities, we all must be vigilant in all the activities, all these things we are doing, even outside the office, in our family things also, in our professional career also, in all the aspects, we must be vigilant. In this angle, I will give a small story to you. It was related to our previous Prime Minister, Lal Bahadur Shastri. I get a chance to read one book which was published in Odia language. Actually, Prime Minister Shastri was stayed in Governor's house in Odisha one night. And in that night, he was offered some drinks to drink that drinks. And that was tasty, and he asked the question, what is this? And some people replied that it is Horlicks. So then he replied, it is very tasty. What is the cost of this Horlicks? At that point of time, it was, I think, 5 rupees or something like that. So the person replied who has offered. Then he told that, with my salary, I cannot afford this Horlicks. So that was the reply of the Prime Minister of India at that point of time. And we can imagine how much ethical values he beared at that point of time. While holding this post as a Prime Minister of the country of 100 million at that point of time. So this type of attitude or this type of approach, if it goes towards this common people, so everybody will become ethical in their normal approach. There is no need for any vigilance, awareness kind of thing if you follow these type of things from these leaders like that. And even in our domestic also, in our home front also, if we will articulate this type of attitudes, our children also will definitely follow the same. These teachers in the school or in the organizations, senior persons, if the attitude or the approach towards corruption angle is like that, so definitely we will reach at the stage where we need not require this type of awareness things. To my understanding, in any organization like NLCIL, this vigilance angle will be slowly eliminated if you move towards digitalization. So all our efforts should be towards digitalization so that manual intervention will be limited, and once manual intervention is limited, automatically these angles will also be eliminated. So in this regard also we have taken various initiatives, and one such initiative is the vendor invoice management system. So in the vendor invoice management system, sir, we have introduced that the vendor can directly upload the invoice in the web portal itself. So without any manual intervention or
things, innovativism. And you see that even today, what are all the placards it is there, these are all the marigold statements, how these people have collected and then placed here and then thinking that it is to be brought to this hall so that it keeps educating us. That is another thinking. Not only that, the various programs, what I have seen in the last 3 months, really made us that, yes, something different we'll have to do so as to sustain this vigilance, so as to ensure that the transparency, integrity, and then honesty is prevailing at the maximum level. And not only it is limited to these 3 months, we have been very closely observing for 1.5 years or little more than that, the changes which has happened. There is a paradigm shift, I will say that. What we have been witnessing in the recent past is there is a paradigm shift with respect to this vigilance. Several activities, I am not just exaggerating. I am telling that even last time also I have mentioned, I interacted with one of the students at Aurobindo, and then when he was just talking something, I asked him that where from you got all these things. Then he said immediately, there was a vigilance program and then I have participated. Along with that, we all have done something. So from there, we picked these points and then that is what has translated here. And then several programs like that, several programs. And I thought that what all the activities it is being done can be grouped into several headings. I thought it is appropriate to discuss this into some 3 basic headings, so as to take the message from not only this program, overall what we are doing, let us just list it under 3 basic headings. The first and foremost is awareness, as it has been rightly said, Vigilance Awareness Campaign. Really our CVO headed by the team, they have seen that, yes, what is required to be communicated to different sections, that is to be appropriately done. And this awareness doesn't stop with some playing something or displaying or some drawing or whatever it is. The point is very clear, the importance of vigilance, the importance of awareness, the importance of honesty, and also it very clearly communicates that where the traps are. You may not be even knowing, you may be trapped. That is some of the messages I have seen that, the way they have presented some of the things. And whatever that we have seen small short videos, I am really astonished to see that 90 plus videos are generated and some just as a sample, some 3 we have seen. So everyone is communicating a message, everyone is intended to alert us, everyone is giving some awareness. So this is amazing work actually. I not only compliment Vigilance Department, entire team which has worked towards this, my sincere and then very heartiest congratulations to each and every one of you actually. The next heading, what we have witnessed is very important, which is really flourishing, the systemic improvements. I do not know when the first time I heard here, we heard that we will build the system, we used to hear that standardizing the system, we used to hear that some SOPs, but first time I heard here in the last 1 or 2 years, some systemic improvement. That is, they are not telling that what you are doing is wrong. It is to tell that, yes, it needs improvement. It is not that what you are doing is having some flaw has happened or something like that. There is a possibility of flaw. And I still remember in one of the quarterly meetings, last meetings, when CVO, while presenting some systemic improvements, just after that he has very aptly used this after looking at our face. It is not that I am telling that people, those are there, are doing a mistake. No, but there is a possibility of doing a mistake if this is not improved. That I really liked that approach actually. So, the systemic improvements, if you see, now taking that as a reference, and it is very easy to convince and then communicate to the people also. Several areas now we have taken up. Several areas, starting from that simple contracts and other areas or some where that material is handled, where the transactions are taking place. All these areas, some systems to guard against, even when we are unintentionally missing something, the system will take care. So this is another area which needs really a round of applause for this Vigilance Department, because they have taken up a lot of activities in these areas actually. Thank you very much for bringing out all those things. The third one is the most important thing, the cultural changes. Probably I do not know whether authentically I can say that yes, culturally all the changes have taken place, but still it is more appropriate to talk or discuss about this topic. The reason being, the ultimate aim of any team or any society or any group or any country is bringing the cultural changes. Cultural changes, It has got several definitions. Cultural changes, if somebody asks, we can say that ethically doing something, traditionally what you have been doing rightly, what is the procedure which has been established over a time, and then the legacy of the team or the legacy of the organization. Several definitions are there, but one definition which is very layman definition, very nicely explained in our Vano term, and then in the nuclear field we used to tell this often actually. So this definition is very simple. What is the culture which is prevailing? What is the good culture? What is the ethical culture? Is very simple. What a person does when nobody observes. What a person does when there is no monitoring system. What a person does intentionally a right thing, even when there is no system to monitor, there is no system to catch, there is no system to correct. When that stage when we apply or when we reach, that is called the real cultural ethical changes. Towards this, what we are doing it. Ultimately, this is the requirement. Yes, there may be several things. There may be several things as an awareness, as a systemic improvement, as a monitoring mechanism, or even some punitive mechanism. But over and above that, what we are doing toward these cultural changes. I am really very happy that this Vigilance present team has taken up some of the cultural changes also. Time and again, when they have been telling about this Manunidhi Solan, and then still I remember that day, the inaugural day, each and every one is a Manunidhi Solan. If there is an opportunity when we demonstrate, that is the biggest statement I can take, that we are all looking for a cultural changes. Cultural changes, it will not happen overnight. Cultural changes starts with the individual. But once if it is sustained, that team nobody can beat. And this is the fact not now. This is there for more than 2,500 years. If you take that Artha Shastra, which is written by the Chanakya, one of the best management book even today, no book can beat. It has some 6,000 verses or something. About some 15 books are there, some 150 chapters are there in that, and around under 180 headings. Some chapters are having more than one heading. In that, only some 2 chapters or 2 strong verses are given about this integrity or other things. And another 2 verses are given with respect to the integrity, how the king or executive or the person who wants progress, it is there. If you just touch that, then the importance of that entire thing of integrity or the culture or the honesty, you will understand it in totality. Because this has been taken by almost everybody and being followed by several leaders. The point is very simple. He has told that the king which is having a punishing weapon is a terror. If you are able to control your people only with the punishment, if the people fear for your activities or fear for their incorrect activities only because that you will be punishing them.
Request the most respected through Appa Chief Vigilance Officer, NLC India Limited, for his keynote address.
Respected staff and workers unions, associations, and the neighborhood population around Neyveli, some of the general public also could be there. Mali Vanakam, Namaskar, Vanakam. First of all, let me thank our CMD sir. Appropriate time. No words actually, not only me, the whole vigilance team. We have no words at this critical time of his personal life. He spared his time and is setting through the whole function also. And not only this function, whatever we have achieved here, the major chunk of the appreciation should actually, ideally, go to sir only. So the kind of support and that he allows and gives us how to generate this kind of campaign ideas. This campaign actually was started on the 18th of August, 3 or 4 days before, 17th November. In between, we had the Vigilance Awareness Week also. So various activities we planned around the theme of this year's Vigilance Awareness campaign, that is Vigilance, Shared Responsibility. So this theme was very apt as it is inclusive. It expresses intent of cooperation, coordination, and participation of all stakeholders. With responsibility and sincerity, we tried our best to involve every section of the stakeholders in every aspect of the campaign from the very beginning. We, the team NLCIL Vigilance, try to make as many possible outreach programs which could actually involve as many people in the competition, whether it is outreach program. And thanks to the general public, our members of public, the students and schools around here, and the wider neighborhood here, the active participation was there actually. They involved actually. They only made this campaign really successful. Almost all the units here actually, they took more interest and keen interest. Apart from the events that we organized centrally from corporate office, corporate vigilance, even units, our own units here from Nairobi, and our outstation projects, JVs, they all activities, Basing sir, any PPL, everywhere actually. Wherever NLCL is there, anyone around NLCL property would have witnessed beautiful activities around this campaign. And particularly here, I would compliment, though I should compliment everybody, but there are some units, they really took the campaign to the next level actually. For example, with the Mines 2. Mine 2, I think. The kind of posters that we developed, they painted it on their walls actually, at the entry gate itself, I think. And apart from the signature wall that we kept here, maybe the unit head and the team, they put up their own signature walls. Involve the workers and everybody to sign on that actually. I'm just citing this as an example actually, how the unit heads, without any explicit direction or guidance from us, they just took the campaign to their respective domains actually. So I thank every one of you, every unit heads, the project heads, chief executive officers, for really taking the effort of organizing some events which are really result-oriented and constructive. And Navy schools, as usual, they really rocked. The campaign was so colorful and successful, mainly because of the schools here actually. The schools here, every time they demonstrate, whether it is sports, whether it is culturals, they are number one in the state. And thanks to the education department and school HMs and principals, every event was organized with full of enthusiasm. Even the cultural that we organized at the inaugural day, and they even found ways and means how to promote vigilance messages through dances. Beautiful actually. Thank you all guys. Children, உங்களுக்கெல்லாம் நல்ல கைதட்டு கொடுத்துடலாம். அவ்வளோ அருமையாக பண்ணீங்க. எக்ஸலண்ட். அந்த டான்ஸ் ஆடுறது வேணா நம்ம பசங்களாக இருக்கலாம். ஐ நோ வெரி வெல் தேட் அவ்வளோ பியூட்டிஃபுல் பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸுக்கு பின்னாடியெல்லாம் the teachers, the principal and the dean or HMs இருக்கிறீங்க. உங்களுடைய சப்போர்ட் எங்களுக்கு நிச்சயமாக தேவை. And apart from during this period, the integrity clubs that we started last year, they are doing excellently well actually. And our vigilance officers, including Madam, they associate with the integrity clubs. And one good thing is that we have somehow developed some sense of, what is vigilance, why a corrupt-free society is important, and they are the future actually. And anything that we do is going to affect them. Anything we don't do also going to affect them. So the elders, seniors, everybody, along with the students and teachers, and we have definitely created some discussion around our, during these days. That is required actually. Certain things, we just place it under the carpet. We don't discuss. We don't debate also. So during this period actually, I hope we have to some extent, we generated some discussion, even debate also. Not that everybody accept each other actually. Even the strategies are different. The way we communicated, things are different. But I hope the message, anyway, the vigilance awareness campaign is not definitely restricted to a week or fortnight or 3 months. It is on actually. That is what CMD also guided us. Try to have as many capacity building programs. That was his guidance. And I think we definitely reached out to every segment actually, not only the executives. This time around, we took the campaign to the workers also, even the non-executives, contract workers. Even one of the workshops with the TA, contract workers and non-executives, I myself just walked in just to interact with them actually. And our idea was to just not to have just some functions just around, just inviting the top senior management here. We try to involve as many stakeholders as possible. I hope we'll continue this. So we request the support of every one of you. With everybody's support, we can definitely make this NLCIL organization a very big player, an important player in the country. In fact, myself and CMD sir, we attended a function, a review meeting with the minister and secretary. And I just recall the word that sir uttered. When, not to blame the CAL, when the other entities in coal ministry, when contractors or other professional external departments, they approach, but they approach the NLCL also, they approach other entities. And he noted that when they all told the secretary that the dealing with NLCL is more professional. Please clap now. He said that the dealing, the way we handle with the public functionaries, with the other department, even the contractors, vendors, he said your approach was very professional. So in fact, he was not telling us, just privately or something. He was telling that in such a huge forum of the entire coal sector. And I also thought that compliment is not only to the NLCL as such, maybe because that the impression that he got is definitely through our the way our NLCL leader is taking us to the next level. So the professionalism that he has, so he must have noted that. He must have definitely noted how the CMD is the face actually for us before the ministry and everywhere. The kind of professionalism that he shows, that is what they think that the whole organization is. So thanks to and congratulations to CMD sir and the entire team of NLCL also. So thank you again, and I should not take more time. On the CMD sir just now released that Neyveli Vigil, and this issue we release only for this quarter actually. Sir was just saying actually, why don't you release it every quarter? And so that is the kind of support he gives. Even the Vigilant Employee Award also, this time I recommended some changes. Sir readily accepted. And not only that, just now he was, in fact, in the morning, me and madam, we were discussing about not giving the cash award to the executives. So somehow sir, I don't know, sensed or what, sir was just now just telling us, maybe please give them also, something like that. And so that is the kind of the willingness to support any performer. So, this support will be available to any honest worker. And during our course of our studies checks, there could be some occasions we had to actually go for some punitive actions. And we definitely try to reduce that punitive part. And that was assurance I gave it to CMD also. And any innovative or taking risk is not a problem actually with even vigilance. We definitely take the entire context into account, and so vigilance definitely should not be a hindrance in your processes. And more than that, as one of the directors also said that even that we are focusing more on system improvements in data finance, even the data power and data mines also said that actually. And we try and see in fact how the system also can be improved. I tell my vigilance officers also, and don't just make recommendations just like that. Try to even study the better systems elsewhere in other PSUs, other organizations. And before even recommending also, 99%, we consult the concerned unit heads the EDs also, and at times even the directors also. Only then we make recommendation. And with that participative and collaborative manner, and both vigilance in the executive side, we can definitely change and help this organization to reach the next level, a pan-Indian player in the energy sector and even the mine sector, coal sector as well. And in fact, the Director Mines was mentioning about that selfie stand, and he was the fortunate one to get the first selfie when the sir was there that day. From mines and for the workshops with I think PNP domain as well as the mines domain, and he was very supportive. And the same is the case with Director Power also. He was very supportive of us even during this speech. He took his pain to sort of appreciating us for the kind of the versatility that we try to infuse in the campaign. The same is the case with Director Finance also. In fact, we both of us, we have many things common, and we have many more plans also, in the sense to jointly work towards so that certain processes, certain financial systems of our organization can be improved. And one another factor that is very, very important that we need to definitely build is the technological backbone of the company is not really good actually. Let me make it very bluntly. And only with the technological support. We are very good workers actually. Very good workers, sincere officers, all that is fine. But we should definitely have a very good technological framework. Only with that, we'll be able to really reach our heights. And the organization, not only the whole country is changing, the system around us are really changing. To cope up with the competition, to cope up with the kind of challenges that we have, we definitely require the support of the technology and the finance and the processes, contract. We all need to definitely work together. So we'll, the NLCIL team as such will definitely rock the country, and we will scale up our activities. We will definitely become the #1 company known for integrity and excellence as well. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Your wisdom has added immense value to this event, sir. Thank you. It is our distinct honor to welcome our respectable CMD, sir, Thiru Prasanna Kumar Motupalli, the visionary leader of NLC India Limited, to deliver the prestigious presidential address of this event.
Good evening. எல்லாருக்கும் மாலை வணக்கம். To begin with, I should pay tributes to my mother, who is my greatest inspiration and source of encouragement throughout my life. Respected my functional directors, Chief Vigilance Officer, GM Vigilance, Executive Directors, Chief General Managers, Senior Officers, members of unions and associations, children, teachers, and all NLCIL team members and all present here. At the outset, I should congratulate the entire NLCIL team for getting Nishtha Ki Pratishta award in the official language meeting that happened in New Delhi. Situated in southern part of the nation, getting the official language first prize, that is really great. That is all possible by the committed efforts of you all. I also congratulate the entire team NLCIL for getting first prize in Swachhata Special Campaign 5. And I also congratulate our Chief Vigilance Officer Appakannu Govindarajanji for an excellent comments by Secretary during review of the Chief Vigilance Officers. And I am thankful to him for postponing this valedictory function, taking my personal requirements, because I was I was interested to be part of this vigilance awareness concluding ceremony. And I congratulate Chief Vigilance Officer and his entire team for an excellent, the longest and the best vigilance campaign till now in the history of NLCIL. I think starting with Vigilance Week, fortnight, month, now this year, almost 3 months, these activities are conducted. I think going forward, this will become, and this should become, an year-long affair. Because vigilance, integrity, sincerity, transparency, all these qualities are required on continuous basis, not for a particular period. So although we celebrated these 3 months with an excellent activities, we have to continue this spirit throughout the year. I should congratulate the team for their innovative methods adopted in reaching the people. In normal course, just as a ritual, generally the Vigilance Department conducts programs without bothering about whether the message is reaching the target population or not. But I am very happy to see that each and every activity that was executed during this time, all care was taken so that the message reaches the target population. The innovative initiatives like capacity building programs, plays, songs, and also for the first time, I think, workshops were conducted for non-executives, contract labor, and in-course employees also, showing the inclusivity, identifying the fact that all of them are the reason for the success story of our company. As you know, this Vigilance Awareness Week, Vigilance Day, fortnight, all are surrounding around the birth date of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. That is, I think, on October 31st. But how Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is related to vigilance or integrity? I think many people, many students are having this question in mind. There are many national leaders having integrity, having transparent working, having commitment. But why only Sardar Patel is considered for this honor? We all should know that. At the time of independence, more than 547 kings were there in the country, ruling their own territory. As a home minister of this country, he was given with the responsibility of bringing them into main fold and making a united India. Out of these 547, there are 300 very rich kings. And they were offering huge benefits to Sardar Patel ji. Not to insist merger of their territory with the with our country. But despite having so many offers, he worked with integrity, dedication, and commitment to ensure that all 547 the kingdoms or territories were merged with our country. And that is the reason, I think in the 2014, his birthday is designated as, can anybody tell? Huh? October 31st is what day? National Integrity, National Unity Day. And his integrity, transparency, commitments are unmatched. It was told in 1909 when he was pleading some case in a court. The arguments were going on. In between, one person came to him and handed over him a slip. He just read it, kept it in his pocket, and continued his arguments. At the end of the arguments, the judge was so eager to know what was the content of that slip. The content of slip was his wife expired. That is the way he worked with commitment and dedication. That is the reason why his birthday is considered as National Day of Unity, and also the vigilance activities and integrity. Our company is having huge targets, and our nation is also having huge targets. To become Vikasit Bharat by 2047, that is countries, we are dreaming for that. And as an organization, we want to triple our power generating capacity. We want to increase our renewable capacity 7 times. Whatever amount we spent in last 70 years, almost 3 times that amount we are going to spend in next 5 years. This makes vigilance and integrity more important for our company than anybody else. Because we have to ensure that each and every paisa of this 1.25 lakh crore capex which we are targeting to spend is spent properly. That is the reason whatever exercises were done, whatever activities were done in last 3 months, those activities are more relevant for NLCIL than anybody else. And the second target is Vikasit Bharat. The Vikasit Bharat is not possible unless we inculcate the values in the children, because they are going to be our future generation. For inculcating values in children, just preaching is not sufficient. If you think that you don't follow these ethical values and you preach the values to children, that is not possible. Because children don't learn what you preach. They learn what you do. So, for Vikasit Bharat, for making our children ethical, we should be ethical. So, let us take this opportunity. Let us inculcate whatever values were taught during all these 3 months in our all future endeavors, so that the company and the country achieves its objectives. One more important appreciation here is that whenever you do any activity, you have to see what is popular at that point of time. I'm very happy to see that as on date, what is the most popular thing? What is the most popular mode of communication as on date? Of course, reels. That is the most popular mode of communication as on date. Identifying this, conducting a competition for short films and reels, that is really great. I think in our other initiatives also, we should use more reels and short stories because the reach is more. And I think more than 90 short films or reels are there, out of which we awarded we awarded 3, but don't ignore others also. Now they are your property, na? So use the other reels also going forward throughout the year, so that the message of vigilance reaches each and every person. Once again, congratulating Govindarajanji and his entire vigilance team for the way the 3 months are packed with interesting mode of communicating the vigilance activities, and the way the vigilance function is being translated, giving more importance to preventive vigilance. And suggesting and proposing the systematic improvements. That is really commendable. Unless our systems, rules are clear, we cannot blame anyone. We should be having clear-cut standard operating procedures for each and every activity. We should be having clear-cut checklist for each and every activity, so that people follow that properly. I am very happy to see that during this 3 months period, lot of importance and stress is given to preventive vigilance, so that we can achieve our targets with integrity, transparency, and dedication. So when we are concluding the Vigilance Awareness Week, what I want is that at the starting of this entire activity, we have taken one pledge. So let us conclude this day with the vigilance pledge. Chaliye, let us take pledge. I do hereby solemnly pledge that I shall be vigilant, honest, and impartial in the discharge of my duties. I will strive to uphold the values of integrity and transparency, and will work towards eradicating corruption in all spheres of life. I shall lead by example, act without fear or favor, and report any act of corruption to the appropriate authorities. Jai Hind, Jai NLC. Thank you. Oh. Actually, this is in my agenda, I missed it. I should congratulate Govindarajanji and the entire team for the initiative of setting up of sculpture in Vigilance office. And I was really feeling the requirement, because whenever I am passing through that office, because my house is nearby only, so generally the board is not visible. Now I think once we set up this statue, that will be a recognition to Vigilance office, and people, once they see that sculpture, they start to rethink the way they are thinking and follow the principles of integrity, transparency, and ethical values. I congratulate the entire team. I think let us inaugurate that, na? That you'll inaugurate that. Okay. Chaliye. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Our special thanks for gracing the occasion, and we express our sincere appreciation for your presence, sir. Thanks for emphasizing once again that preventive vigilance is an year-long activity. Integrity is our dignity. Thank you, sir. Now, an interesting part of the function. இன்றைய நிகழ்ச்சியில் அடுத்து அனைவரும் ஆவலுடன் காத்திருக்கும் பரிசு அளிப்பு நிகழ்வு, உற்சாகமான தருணம். As you all know, various competitions were conducted.
First, let's appreciate the winners of Rangoli poster design. 29 students team, 14 general public team, and 19 among the employees team were participated. As far as the students category is concerned, in the Rangoli poster design, may request the director minds to give away the prizes. Consolation, Team 27, NLC Girls Higher Secondary School, Block 11, Satyapriya and team.
Let's appreciate the girls with wide round of applause.
The third prize goes to the Javagar CBSE School, Siprina and team. Followed by the third place, Javagar CBSE School, Siprina and team. Oh, that's it. Here, somebody standing. The second place, Team 29 NLC High School, Block 26, Harini and team. And in the Rangoli poster design of the students category, the first place goes to St. Anthony's School, Shrutika and team.
Let us cheer up these young talents. As you all know, general public were geared up during this preventive vigilance activities. And among the general public category of Rangoli, may I request Uma Devi and team from Neyveli Tamil Sangam to receive the third prize. With a thunderous applause. This is Neyveli Tamil Sangam on the stage. Let us put our hands together to cheer them up. Among the general public Rangoli team, second prize is bagged by Bharatiya Kala Samiti team Rekha, madam and her team. Let us cheer them so that all their efforts will be fruitful. Let us not stop cheering them till the next team comes. Our applauses are the real awards more than these mementos. And let us give a wide round of applause to the first prize winners who are on their way. Jayanti and team of Isha Volunteers. Let us continue our applauses. Their efforts are commendable.
And the next is employees category for the Rangoli competition. The third place, Janagi and team from corporate contracts.
Let us congratulate them with our claps.
In the Rangoli employees category, the second place goes to Varlakshmi and team, mine 1A.
Clapping is a healthy exercise. It benefits both the winners and the viewers.
And in the Rangoli employees category, the first place goes to Sujata and team from corporate office. Let us all put our hands together for the first prize winners in the Rangoli employees category.
They have spent lot of time and effort for these competitions, and let us cheer them all.
Next comes the prizes for placards. To make the young generation talk and walk about vigilance, a walkathon with the placards was conducted with more than 4,500 participants, which includes students, teachers, doctors, general public, employees, CSF personnel, along with the CMD and functional directors. Nearly 236 placards were submitted on the whole for the placard competition for 2 categories, in which 146 cards were from school students. On par with the school students, our employees enthusiastically participated and submitted nearly 90 placards, out of which the consolation prize to the St. Paul's Metric Higher Secondary School got here on the stage. The placards competition, the school's consolation category, receiving the prize for the consolation prize. The students who are in the state belong to the St. Paul's Metric Higher Secondary School got 4. Next consolation prize goes to the NLCIL high school students, block 26. Block 26 NLCIL high school students are here on the floor. Students of Block 26 NLCIL High School are on the stage for receiving the consolation prizes in the placards category for school students.
Let us appreciate their efforts.
Next are the students from the Block 11 Girls Higher Secondary School for receiving the consolation prizes in the placard category for school students. Block 11 Girls Higher Secondary School students are here for receiving the consolation prizes in the placard competition for school students category. Ma. Next, I invite the Javaga Metric Higher Secondary School students, Block 24, for receiving the consolation prizes in the placard category. Actually, 4 consolation prizes were given. கொஞ்சம் அப்படி போயிடுங்க கொஞ்சம் அப்படி போயிடுங்க கொஞ்சம் அப்படி போயிடுங்க சரி ஓகே Congratulations for all. Next in the placard competition, school students category, the third place, the students of the Mandaragupam Girls High School are here to receive.
Mandarakupam Girls High School, they have come all the way from there. Let's give a big round of applause.
They are receiving the third place in the placard competition for school students category. Thank you, students. Next is Arabindo Metric Higher Secondary School, Block 19, for receiving the second place in the placard competition for school students category. The students of Arabindo Metric Higher Secondary School, Block 19, is here for receiving the award for second place in the placard competition for school students category. Let us cheer up on receiving them the second place in the school students category. The Arabindo School Block 19 students are here on the stage, followed by the first place in the students category for placard competition goes to the St. Joseph of Cluny Public School, Neyveli. Each one take one. The first place winners are on the stage, getting appreciated by the CMD and functional directors and CVO. The students of the St. Joseph of Cluny Public School are here on the stage receiving first place in the placard competition for school students category. Congratulations to all.
On par with students, even our employees enthusiastically participated. Under employees category, consolation prize goes to Uniformed Services, Security and CISF team. We request the Security and CISF team to march up to the stage with their team. A shield is the prize in this place. Jointly with Security and CISF. As they march, let us clap. One more consolation prize is there. Let's appreciate their efforts. Third place goes to corporate office including CTO, Vigilance, NLCIL, and Inaugural. The more you clap, the more fast they come. I request the corporate office team to be on the stage. This is placard competition winners among employees category. Third place. Let us not stop that healthy exercise of clapping. Second place, NLCIL India Hospital. Second place is NLCIL India Hospital. Before that, among the consolation prizes, TS1 expansion bags the consolation prize. Here on stage, we call upon the TS1. PS1 expansion team is on the stage to receive the consolation prize.
Now they are receiving the consolation prize in the enterprise category for placard competition. The PS1 expansion team is here on the stage.
Second place is backed by NLCIL Hospital, the medical branch team. Headed by GS Medical Madam and her doctors team and the paramedical team along with HR. Let us appreciate them. The first place goes to Mind 118. They scored the first place. Not only that, also they have presented highest number of placards. Let us give a wide round of applause to the team. Team Mind 118.
Next is reels and shorts category. As far as the reels and shorts category is concerned, the students category may request our CEO sir to give away the awards to the students category. The third place goes to Vinayak M, 6th standard, Maharishi Vidya Mandir School, Neyveli.
Let us appreciate these tiny tots.
He is Mr. Vinayak M, 6th standard, Maharishi Vidya Mandir School, receiving the award for third place in the reels and shorts category for school students. Congratulations. The next is Pramiti and Samriti, who belongs to the Kendra Vidyalaya School, Neyveli, for receiving the award, the second place for reels and shorts category for school students. Pramiti and Samriti from Kendra Vidyalaya School, Neyveli, are here for receiving the award for the reels and shorts category in the school students.
Let us appreciate them for using the latest trends for good cause.
And the first place goes to Rakshita A, who belongs to the Javagar Higher Secondary School, CBSE, for receiving the first place in reels and shorts category for the students. Who acted in the reels. Rakshita from Java Higher Secondary School, CBSE, is receiving the award for the first place, the students category for reels and shorts. Rakshita is here on the stage receiving award from the CMD. Thank you, sir. May I request the Director of Finance for presenting the prizes for the general public category. In the general public category, the second prize goes to Tirumati Girija and Sridharan family, Block 12, Neyveli. Tirumati Girija and Sridharan family receiving the second place in the general public category for reels and shorts. Congratulations. And the first place in the general public category goes to the Rajesh P. Pearl Street, Block 16, Neyveli. He is receiving the first place, the general public category. He is the one to easily explain the concept of Manunidhi Choran. Who explained the Manunidhi Choran concept in just a 60-second short video, is receiving the first prize among the general public category. Let us all put our hands together. Mr. Rajesh P secured first place in the general public category for shorts and reels. And the next, among the employees category, Trimati Jansi Rani is receiving award on behalf of Aarti R, Assistant Clerical, Commercial Department, Chennai office. On behalf of her daughter, Trimati Jansi Rani is receiving the award. And the second place goes to Venkateshwaran P, ACM, NTPL Thuthukudi, in the among the employees category for shorts and reels. Congratulations for the second place winners in the among the employees category, Venkateshwaran P, ACM.
Though away from Neyveli, they are not away from vigilance activities and prize winning.
Venkateshwaran P, ACM NTPL Thuthukudi is receiving the award for the second place in the among the employees category for reels and shorts. And the first prize goes to Mr. Manigandan C, Executive Engineer, Mine 2, in the category of among the employees, reels and shorts. The first prize goes to Mr. Manigandan C, Executive Engineer, Mine 2. Thank you, sir, for your continuous.
Thank you, sirs. Thank you, madam. There is also a cultural program after the stage event. Nandri Navilum Neram. As we near the end of the enriching event, I invite Thiru T.R. Rajkumar, Technical Secretary to CVO and DGM Vigilance, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening, sirs. On behalf of everyone here, it is my honor to propose the vote of thanks as we draw to a close this meaningful and successful valedictory function of Vigilance Awareness Campaign 2025. First and foremost, our heartfelt gratitude to our Chairman and Managing Director for delivering the valedictory actors. Sir, your leadership and vision have been the guiding light for this campaign. We are equally thankful to our Chief Vigilance Officer for delivering the keynote address. Sir, your insights on embedding vigilance, transparency, preventive ethics throughout our organization have given us clear direction. Our sincere thanks go to our functional directors for the felicitation addresses. Sir, your recognition of contributions, encouragement to all units, and reaffirmation of our vigilance goals have served to motivate all participants. We place on record our appreciation for the presence of our executive directors, unit heads, general managers, and DGMs, whose participation reinforces management's commitment to the principles of vigilance and good governance. A special word of thanks to the representatives from various departments, CCD, thermal mine service units, outstation units, HR, finance, education, TA, transport, and horticulture, for their active participation and continued cooperation in the conduct of this observance. Our heartfelt thanks to the trade union representatives of the Tomusa, Natomusa, and representatives of the associations, GIA, NGIA, EA, OA, and welfare associations, OBC, SC, ST, as well as WIPs, for the solidarity and support in spreading the message of integrity among all employees. We also extend our warm appreciation to the teachers and students from our schools for their wonderful cultural program that they are going to present us, whose presence adds enthusiasm and meaning to this observance, reminding us that vigilance values must be nurtured from a young age. A special thank to our units and vigilance who, over the past 3 months, have planned, coordinated, and executed a variety of activities. Your behind-the-scenes energy and dedication are truly appreciated. We are grateful to each one present here today. Your presence, your attention, and your support have given value to this occasion. As we conclude this 3-month program, let us carry forward the spirit of vigilance, not just as a campaign, but as an integral part of our daily conduct. Let us ensure that our systems, our assets, our digital initiatives, and our outreach do not just remain one-time efforts, but become enduring practices. That each one of us commit to transparency, to preventive vigilance, to sound asset stewardship, and to the shared responsibility of integrity. Thank you once again, all dignitaries, organizers, participants, and guests. Wishing you all a future of principled service. Thank you, sir.
A gentle reminder that we have cultural programs. Now, let us all raise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलति तरंगा दब शुभ नामे जागे दब शुभाशिष मागे गाहे दब जय गादा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, sirs. I request our dignitaries to kindly witness from your honorable seats of the dais. விழிப்புணர்வுக்காக பரிசுகள் பெற்று உற்சாகமாக கூடியிருக்கும் உங்களை மேலும் களிப்பூட்டும் விதமாக கலை நிகழ்ச்சிகள் தொடர்கின்றன. அனைவரும் அமைதியாக காத்திருந்து கண்டுகளிப்போம். நன்றி.
Good evening to one and all present here. As part of the Vigilance Awareness Week valedictory function, we are happy to present a series of cultural performances based on the theme of integrity, honesty, and the anti-corruption awareness. Let these performances inspire us to build a transparent and accountable society. Let us begin this ceremony on a vibrant and graceful note to present purity, discipline, and the spirit of honesty. We invite the students of KV School to present a beautiful Bharatanatyam performance, specially choreographed on the Vigilance Awareness theme. Please enjoy the welcome dance.
सत्य की राह पर जो चले वो कभी न हार पाएगा आत्मशक्ति से वो सदा सच्चाई का दीप जलाएगा भारतीय इतिहास से ये ज्ञान जो सत्य के संग रहे महान निरहंकार का अभाव ये दैवीय स्वभाव है हमारी सतर्कता से मिटेगा हर अत्याचार यहाँ सतर्क रहो जागरूक बनो कर्तव्य निभाओ सच्चाई से सत्यनिष्ठा की संस्कृति से राष्ट्र बनेगा समृद्धि से हर कर्म में हो पवित्र भाव सत्यनिष्ठा हो राष्ट्र का स्वभाव
Thank you, dear children, for that graceful and inspiring start. Next, we have the energetic students of NLC Higher Secondary School, Mandarakuppam, presenting a powerful folk dance carrying the message of vigilance, integrity, and social responsibility. Let's welcome them with a big round of applause.
நெஞ்சம் உண்டு நேர்மை உண்டு ஓடு ராஜா நேரம் வரும் காத்திருந்து பாரு ராஜா நெஞ்சம் உண்டு நேர்மை உண்டு ஓடு ராஜா நேரம் வரும் காத்திருந்து பாரு ராஜா அஞ்சி அஞ்சி வாழ்ந்தது போதும் ராஜா அஞ்சி அஞ்சி வாழ்ந்தது போதும் ராஜா நீ ஆற்று வெள்ளம் போல் எழுந்து ஓடு ராஜா நெஞ்சம் உண்டு நேர்மை உண்டு ஓடு ராஜா நேரம் வரும் காத்திருந்து பாரு ராஜா
பின்னால நான் வாரேன் குத்தம்மா உன் காலோரம் முத்தம்மா என்ன சேராரம் வந்து முத்தம்மா
மன்னார்குடி கலக்கலக்க மதுரை ஜில்லா மணமணக்க ஆண்டிப்பட்டி சிலுசிலுக்க அரசம்பட்டி கமகமக்க
எல்லாம் தக தகக்க வீரபாண்டி கிருகிருக்க சின்னமனூர் சிறு சிறுக்க கம்பம் எல்லாம் கத கதக்க
கோடியும் தான் பச பசங்க பெரிய குளம் கிசு கிசுங்க
குண்டு படவடக்க பாடிப்பட்டி படபடக்க
ஏ உசிலம்பட்டி உச்சிப்பட்ட சேடப்பட்டி நச்சுப்பட்ட
கலிங்கப்பட்டி கரிச்சிப்பட்ட கரியப்பட்டி வேத்துப்பட்ட
திருப்புவனோ சொக்கி நிக்க சிவகங்கை திக்கி நிக்க
அட வருஷ நாடு சாய வழி வாழ யூத்து சரியே புளிச்சம்பட்டி காய அந்த பூசலூரு கருக
ஆடி வந்த ஆட்டம் என் மேல பல மைனருக்கு நோட்டம் ஆடி வந்த ஆட்டம் இது குட்ட கைக்கு கொடுக்காத தோட்டம்
We appreciate NLC Higher Secondary School, Mandarakuppam, for their vibrant and energetic performance. Continuing the spirit of awareness, we now invite the students of Javagar Metric Higher Secondary School to present a melody dance beautifully woven around the theme of vigilance awareness. Sit back and enjoy the performance.
கொஞ்சம் கேளு உண்மை இது, பஞ்சம் தீர்க்கும் லஞ்சமது. லஞ்ச வழக்கில் மாட்டிக்கினா கம்பி என்னுவ உண்மை இது. கொஞ்சம் கேளு உண்மை இது, பஞ்சம் தீர்க்கும் லஞ்சமது. லஞ்ச வழக்கில் மாட்டிக்கினா கம்பி என்னுவ உண்மை இது. அரசு வேலை பொறுப்புள்ள வேலை, அலைகழித்தால் வீணாகும் வேலை. பொறுமை காப்பது மக்களின் கடமை, காலம் கடந்தாலும் நேர்மைக்கு இனிமை. கணக்காய் பணியை செய்திடு, நீ மிடுக்காய் உண்மை உரைத்திடு. கணக்காய் பணியை செய்திடு, நீ மிடுக்காய் உண்மை உரைத்திடு. கொஞ்சம் கேளு கொஞ்சம் கேளு உண்மை இது, பஞ்சம் தீர்க்கும் லஞ்சமது. லஞ்ச வழக்கில் மாட்டிக்கினா கம்பி என்னுவ உண்மை இது.
தேசம் சுரண்டுவதற்காக இல்லை, மாறாக நாம் தேசத்திற்கு சேவை செய்வதற்காகவே இருக்கிறோம் என்பதை உணரும்போது ஊழல் ஒழிந்துவிடும். இதற்கு ஒழுக்கமும் களங்கமற்றவர்களின் தீவிர விழிப்புணர்வும் தேவை. ஊழலுக்கு முதல் படி அலட்சியமே. எனவே குற்றத்திற்கு முதல் காரணமாக இருக்கும் அலட்சியத்தை விட்டொழித்து ஊழலற்ற சமூகமாக மக்களுக்கு சேவை செய்து இன்பமாக வாழ்வோம். ஊழலற்ற சமூகமே நாட்டின் பேரின்பம்.
அத வாரி விட்டாக்க வரவழைச்சாக்க மடிச்சேரிஞ்சாக்க வாரேன் போங்க. அத வாரி விட்டாக்க வரவழைச்சாக்க மடிச்சேரிஞ்சாக்க வாரேன் போங்க. ஏ பூவு கடை ஓரத்திலே பூவு ஒண்ணாங்க பூவு ரெண்டாங்க பூவு மூணாங்க அங்க சொன்னேன். அத வாரி விட்டாக்க வரவழைச்சாக்க மடிச்சேரிஞ்சாக்க வாரேன் போங்க. அத வாரி விட்டாக்க வரவழைச்சாக்க மடிச்சேரிஞ்சாக்க வாரேன் போங்க.
புத்தம்புது பாட்டு வந்தா தாண்டவ கோனே ரத்தமெல்லாம் தீ பிடிக்கும் தாண்டவ கோனே தப்படுத்தி அடிக்கையிலே தாண்டவ கோனே என் நெத்தியிலே இடி இடிக்கும் தாண்டவ கோனே பாட்டு என்னும் சன்னல் வழி தாண்டவ கோனே என் பழைய காலம் தெரியுதடா தாண்டவ கோனே பாட்டு என்னும் சன்னல் வழி தாண்டவ கோனே என் பழைய காலம் தெரியுதடா தாண்டவ கோனே புத்தம்புது பாட்டு வந்தா தாண்டவ கோனே ரத்தமெல்லாம் தீ குளிக்கும் தாண்டவ கோனே தப்படுத்து அடிக்கையிலே தாண்டவ கோனே நெத்தியிலே இடி இடிக்கும் தாண்டவ கோனே
Thank you, dear children. That was truly impressive. We now welcome the talented students of NLC Higher Secondary School, Block 11. They will be presenting a short special show related to the Vigilance Awareness theme, followed by a Western dance. Let us cheer them with applause.
மொர்ராக்கா மட்ராக்கா வந்தாச்சே தீவா மொர்ராக்கா மட்ராக்கா
ஆட்டம் கிட்டலாம். உனக்கு வேலை கிடைச்சிச்சா? உனக்கு ஆனா இதெல்லாம் நம்ம தப்பு இல்ல. இந்த இடம் இங்க இருக்கிற அழுக்கு, இந்த அழுக்க உருவாக்கி இந்த அழுக்குலயே ஊறி போனதோ இவனுங்க மாதிரி ஆளுங்க. இவனுங்களெல்லாம் பார்த்தாலே
விரட்டி விரட்டி வெளுக்க தோணுது, வந்து விரட்டி விரட்டி வெளுக்க தோணுது. அதிகார திமிர பணக்கார பவர தூக்கி போட்டு மிதிக்க தோணுது.
வாழ்க்கையில ஒண்ணு மட்டும் ஞாபகம் வச்சுங்க, கஷ்டப்படாம எதுவும் கிடைக்காது. கஷ்டப்படாம கிடைக்கிறது என்னைக்குமே நிலைக்காது.
ரொம்ப அம்சமா இருக்கீங்க.
என்னமும் செயலும் நல்லா இருந்தா கண்ணம் பண்ணு மாதிரி ஆகி அப்படி தேச சாயிரும்டா.
கண்டிப்பா நான் வருவேன். இந்தியனுக்கு சாவே கிடையாது. வணக்கம் இந்தியா. Indian is back.
Heartfelt thanks to NLC Higher Secondary School, Block 11, for entertaining us with their wonderful presentation. Continuing the spirit of awareness, we now invite the students of Javagar Metric Higher Secondary School to present a melody dance beautifully woven around the theme of vigilance awareness. Sit back and enjoy the performance.
வெளிநாட்டு வங்கிகளில் கருப்பு பணமாய் எங்கள் உழைப்பு. 3 வேளை பசியார முடியாமல் எங்கள் பிழைப்பு. அண்ணல் காந்தி பெருந்தலைவர் வாழ்ந்து சென்ற பூமி இது. ஊழல்வாதி கைப்பட்டா உருக்குலைந்து போவது.
காந்தியின் தேசத்தில் எங்கும் பறையான் ஊழலா, ஊழலை ஒழித்திட ஜன்லோக்கால் கேளடா. இனிமேலும் முழக்கம் ஏன், எதிர்நோக்க தயக்கம் ஏன், புறப்படு இளைஞனே, குழு ஊழலை அழிப்போமே. நண்பா பாபா, புது விதிகள் செய்வோமே. ஊழல் இல்லா புது உலகம் செய்வோமே. வளர்த்திட ஊழலை ஒழித்திட நீ ஆருடம் பார்ப்பதா? 1000 யானையின் பலம் கொண்ட உன்னாண்மை தோற்பதா? நண்பா நண்பா பாபா, புது விதிகள் செய்வோமே. ஊழல் இல்லா புது உலகம் செய்வோமே. உழைப்பினால் உலகத்தை இன்று புரட்டினோம் நாமடா. இருப்பினும் ஊழலா தலை குனிகிறோம் பாரடா. ஊழலை ஒழித்திட நம் உரிமையை காத்திட போரிடு இளைஞனே, புது இந்தியா படைப்போமே. நண்பா பாபா, புது விதிகள் செய்வோமே. ஊழல் இல்லா புது உலகம் செய்வோமே.
இரண்டாவது சுதந்திரப் போர் இப்போது நடக்கிறது. ஊழலற்ற இந்தியாவை உருவாக்க துடிக்கிறது. வெள்ளையனை வெளியேற்றி வீரமுழக்கம் இட்டது போல் கொள்ளையனை வெளியேற்றி கொண்டாடுவோம் வாருங்கள்.
இரவினில் வாங்கிய சுதந்திரம் இன்னும் இருளுக்குள் கிடப்பதா? உறங்கிடும் உலகத்தை எழுப்பிய ஒரு குரலை எழுப்படா. நண்பா பாபா, புது விதிகள் செய்வோமே. ஊழல் இல்லா புது உலகம் படைப்போமே. நண்பா பாபா, புது விதிகள் செய்வோமே. ஊழல் இல்லா புது உலகம் படைப்போமே.
Thank you for the wonderful performance. With this, we conclude our cultural program. We thank all the participating schools for their dedicated and meaningful performances. May the message of vigilance and integrity continue to guide us in our daily lives. Thank you, sir.
Hello. It is with immense pleasure that we are We are glad to announce that our CMD sir has made a small surprise announcement for the school children. For all the participants in the cultural program, will be given a special prize. Thank you, children, for your performance.